Yeah. And it looks like we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Tuesday live stream. Hopefully everyone's weekend was fantastic. Hopefully y'all got to go outside, touch some grass, maybe even play some airsoft on said grass, or even if you were playing indoors. No matter what it was, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend and a good start to this week as well. It's another Tuesday stream, hanging out, just kicking it easy, taking it nice and slow, doing a nice Q&A session as well, while also having our discussion talking point for tonight as well. You guys see the title, Is Airsoft Really That Expensive? This is going to be an opportunity for you guys to let me know what your thoughts are on this as well. Whether airsoft as a hobby is actually an expensive hobby or not, right? Feel free to go ahead and put your questions down in the live chat. If you are new, looking for some recommendations or some advice, whatever it may be, or literally you want to ask things that are not airsoft related by any stretch of the imagination, feel free to go ahead and do so. Put the letter Q right for your question. It's going to make it a lot easier for me to spot and identify. There we go. Make it a lot easier for me to spot and identify and thereby answer your question. Now, of course, as is tradition per every live stream, I have promotions going on. Right now, every $50 you spend will be getting you 2 entries into this Thursday's live stream giveaway, of course. Not only that, you order yourself a Mayo Gang mystery box, you'll be getting yourself 15 entries into Thursday's live stream giveaway as well. Again, very easy to do so. If you guys have no idea what the frick I'm talking about, I'm of course talking about this guy. Let me shrink this screen so it's a little easier to see. That's better. Yeah. I'm talking about the live stream giveaway, baby. We do this every week. I didn't have a chance to do it last week. I did have something personal come up. Nothing bad, thank God. It was just I had a lot of personal things going on behind the scenes, but we're all good. I promise, we're all good, right? But I didn't have time to do it last week, so we are counting essentially 2 weeks worth of orders for this next giveaway we're going to be doing in just 2 days. In just 2 days from now. But if you want to increase your odds, like I was saying, get yourself one of these Mayo Gang mystery boxes because these are freaking goated, man. Things are freaking sick. As people who have been getting these things are freaking ridiculously loaded with hella good prizes. We're on the last couple of boxes as well. There's not exactly a ton left. We're significantly less than halfway, or significantly less than half of them are available, right? And we still have some customs that are also going to be up for grabs as well. I'm just saying, there's a lot of prizes in here that you can still win. There's a lot of really dope shit that you can win from this box. So don't let the opportunity miss you by. Again, you order one of these boxes only during the duration of this live stream. That is going to be 15 chances of winning. So don't miss out. Do not miss out. But yes. Who we got so far in the chat right now? Tongue Smiley Face, what's going on, man? Primo Technician, what's going on, dog? Darkest of Trees, love to see ya. Lover of RPGs. Ew, grass. What are you talking about? We were touching grass all last Saturday, brother. Darwin's Arbiter, Joshua Landers, hello. Missed you guys last week. Dude, it felt, don't get me wrong, I had a blast, right? I had an absolute blast kicking it with, this chair's not the most comfortable, kicking it with freaking Brewer, Seabass, Darkstar on Discord as well, RPG lovers. Dude, it was a blast hanging out with everybody there. And then, of course, seeing some of the older regulars at Wildlands as well. It's always a blast every time I go. But it definitely felt like I was like, man, if only fucking Darktree was here. You know, like we were missing him, man. We were missing you. Hopefully next time you'll be able to pull through as well. Trace Hellman, what's going on? Dalton Dobson, wave back. We're waving back to you. Peanut Seeds, what's going on, man? I like cats. I like dogs, but what's going on? I like cats. Is airsoft a sport? That is a great question. Remember, guys, if you do have questions, put the letter Q right in front of your question. It'll make it a lot easier for me to spot and identify and thereby answer. But to answer your question specifically, is airsoft a sport? It can. It definitely can be. It's honestly one. This is going to go into the talking point, is airsoft really that expensive? Airsoft is one of those hobbies that you get out what you put in, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So if you are treating it like a sport, it's a sport, right? It 100% is a sport. There's practice that can be involved with it. Technically speaking, there are tournaments that you can go to for it, right? If you want to be on the more competitive side of it. Yeah, so it definitely can be treated as a sport, but it's more so a hobby. It kind of encompasses the whole thing, but you can treat it like a sport. And if you do, then it's a sport for you. Gnarls, what's going on? Hat Blackhind, hello. Rusty, my dog, good to see you. Glenn Wade, hello. I see King Arms are making FALs again. Do you know if they are going to release the L1A1? It is news to me as well that they're going to be making them. I don't have too many details on that. I didn't see anything about them. I don't even see King Arms had a booth at MOA. If they did, I did not see it. But it'd be cool. Again, I would love to see more FALs just on the market in general, because again, that's my favorite rifle. Probably, yeah, that's to this day, it's still my favorite rifle platform in existence. So it'd be cool to see more of them. And if they release the L1A1, I'm down. That's fucking cool. Hell yeah. How long will the MT4 Mark III ship, and is it good? Well, it depends on when you order it. It depends on a few other things as well. Did you add anything else to the order? Typically, processing time for shipping doesn't take that long. Shipping, it also depends on your location as well. So I can't give it a definite answer, man, unfortunately. But I can at least answer, is it good? Fuck yeah, it's good. Fuck yeah, it's good, dude. And out of all the MGC4s, all the MGC4s are going to be freaking fantastic. Again, it's more of a stylistic thing as to which one you prefer. Oh, let me turn off that light. As far as which one you actually prefer. The Mark IIIs, fantastic though. Highly recommended. Boaz gives us the strongest stamp of approval, especially because, again, this is basically the one that he designed. You know what I mean? This is the one that he designed with you guys' suggestions as well. But this was his baby here, you know what I mean? See here. Dalton Dobson, hello, good to see you as well. Bought one on Saturday, fingers crossed. Hey, you're going to be very happy, man. You're going to be very, very happy. Gnarls, baby. What's going on, dude? Good to have you. GB AK got me breathing hard. That's right. If you guys didn't know, freaking, where is it? AK. Well, Pro. We've been posting quite a lot of content with the Well Pro AK-12s. With last week's video, this Friday that just passed, did a whole overview on it and talking about it in general. And honestly, I like them quite a bit. I actually have a few of my regulars in store that have gotten theirs, and they've been telling me too that they've been bringing theirs to the field and playing pretty consistently with it, and they really like theirs. It's like a super fun gun to play with. And honestly, yeah, dude, I think World Pro really knocked it out of the park with these. Both their AK-12K and their original AK-12 or 23, their standard rifle length one. I think both are freaking fantastic. I love the fact that we carry mags for them. I like that mags were made available around the same time that these guns came out, which again, that's what I'm always telling companies to do. If you're going to release a new gun, new platform, new everything, you better release the magazines simultaneously, because that is a huge misstep if you don't. Huge missed opportunity at that point. So these are also, again, another thing that you can do to increase your odds of winning the live stream giveaway. Again, increase your chances. Every 50 gets you 2, right? There you go. You do the math. But those are fantastic options. If you were looking for a gas blowback that was going to be reliable out the box, that was going to feel very solid and fun to shoot, there you go, man. Very, very easy. Very simple as that. Brewer, my man. Good to have you here as well, man. Good to have you here as well. DJ, hello. Helios chill will be around, but yes, it's good. Yes. Red Airsoft, wave back. What's going on, man? What's going on? Fidel, my dog. Good to have you here all the way from Hawaii. We'll take a couple days. Be sad you didn't get to rub that beard. We miss you. Yeah, we did miss you. Again, we did miss you, man. Sorry to make it to the game. I had to tech on the VMP2. I broke another. Ooh, now it's using KWA MP9 mags. No issues, and FPS is down to 400. Hey, that's what's up, Rusty. I'm glad you got it working. And it's good to know, again, more confirmation that the KWA MP9 mags are indeed functional with it. That's the biggest thing that I know people were asking about, since it boasted the fact that it was going to be using the same spec as the KWA MP9. So yeah, absolutely. The fact that it is using the magazines, no problem. I'll love to hear it. I absolutely love to hear it. And you guys don't know what he's talking about when he says the VMP2. Like, what the fuck is that? It is a new gas blowback rifle system that is new on the site. Well, not new on the site, but it's fairly new on the site. Fairly new to the airsoft market as well. We have 3 variations. We have the Recon, we got the Assault, and we got the Marksman. So we got a little bit of something for everyone. Probably the easiest one to get into would be the Assault, just because, again, it is going to be shooting like at that 300 FPS mark. Yeah, it's going to be 330 tops FPS. So again, this was actually CQB legal as well if you ever wanted to bring this to an indoor field, which I know plenty of guys that are doing that right now, and it actually is pretty cool seeing that gun just being so widely dispersed across all avenues of airsoft, right? Again, that's smart. That's smart marketing right there. But again, if you wanted like a pre-built DMR, you can go either the Recon or the Marksman version. The Marksman being the one that shoots 450 FPS right out the box. Although, I don't know why the Recon is only shooting 430. I was going to say, like, why not just have that one? If you're going to do 430, sure, fine, right? Or maybe make that one 400 flat, and then make the Marksman 500. You know, go full hog. I don't know why, but again, whatever the reason may be, they're just fun guns, man. They're super freaking fun. They're sweet as fuck. They're very efficient too. All of them, they're very efficient with their gas too, and incredibly cold resistant, which I was very, very happy for. You're not really going to be seeing the cooldown effect too much with these guys, which I'm very happy to report on when I did my testing with those. But don't worry, Rusty, if you're going to make it, the invitation is always open for whenever we go out to play. I still haven't figured out where I want to play next. Might do HSP again just because it's, you know, it's close. After driving that far to Wildlands, don't get me wrong, it was worth it because Jack's after. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let me tell you something. Barbecue, after exerting that much energy playing Airsoft, that heat, it wasn't the worst, you know, heat or I guess hot day ever, right? But it was still very fucking hot, especially when you're in kit and such. But I will say, man, oh man, was it so satisfying to just shove my mouth full of meat. Anyway, moving past that, I just realized how that came off. I'm not going to acknowledge that. Moving forward. I put what are you talking about, Vidal? What the fuck? Where's AV? When will giveaways be done again? Peanut Seeds, like the rules state on the website, the giveaways are always going down every Thursday. We've been doing this for several years. We always do giveaways on Thursday. Used to be into drifting, airsoft. Oh God, it moves so fast. There we go. Used to be into drifting, airsoft is significantly cheaper. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. It's exactly what I'm saying. Here's the thing. The topic for today, is airsoft really that expensive? The reason why I'm asking this is because I saw this recently. I saw this, and it kind of, I don't want to say it made me mad. Bossman showed this to me, and I've seen this channel before. Where the frick is it? It was basically on this channel. I noticed that they use, you know the type of channel this is. This is the type of channel that uses a lot of like AI voices. They use a lot of like pre-editing software to make it easier for you to put it all together, right? Like, I understand why they do it. But the thing that bothers me is that, like, I look at a lot of these videos and the content they're putting out, and it just feels, I don't want to shit talk another channel, because again, that's the last thing I want to do in Airsoft isn't already, you know what I mean? Like, the last thing I'm trying to do is put more divisions in the community. But it does feel like the information they're putting out there is just so you ever see that where it's like information is too overly simplified to the point where it's just wrong? You know what I mean? Like, it's just giving out incorrect information. I noticed this, and I want to find where this video is. It's that one as well. And basically it was just asking the question, you know, why do people play Airsoft, or what you should be playing Airsoft, or should you buy it, right? Oh yeah, there you go. Why buy an Airsoft gun instead of a real one? That question alone kind of tells you what kind of channel we're talking about. Why would anyone buy an Airsoft gun? Okay, let me go back. I'm going to move this over here so we can all see it together. Here we go. I'll move this over so you guys can see too. I'm going to raise the volume up here as well. Desktop audio. Okay. Now, bear in mind, someone who's watching this may not be an Airsofter directly. It might just be someone who has no idea what Airsoft is or has a peaking interest. So watch this video with that perspective in mind. All right, I'm going to hit play.
You can get a real one for the same price. It's a common question, and honestly, it makes sense. You look at a $500 airsoft rifle and think, why not just get a real gun? But here's the part people miss. You're not buying it to be lethal. You're buying it
that
to
is foul, by the way.
that
last clip was
learn
crazy.
how to react under pressure without the risk of getting killed if you mess up. And if you think it's just a game, remember this. Even military and police units use airsoft for training. So yeah, it might cost the same, but in airsoft, you get to respawn when you get shot. Why would anyone buy an airsoft?
Okay. Why would anyone buy an airsoft gun when you can buy a real one instead? That is the age-old question that anyone who's been playing airsoft for some time now will tell you that they have heard a million times. At least once, maybe. Even if you're brand new, you've at least heard it, right? That shit is annoying. That shit is incredibly annoying. Why would you buy an airsoft gun instead of real? Because you can't, for number one, you can't shoot your friends with a real gun. I mean, you can, but you're going to jail after. You know what I mean? You're going to jail. the God knows what the full extent of the law will be exercised on you. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's that. You're using it to play a game, first of all. Now I do understand maybe from someone who doesn't truly know what airsoft is, maybe I could understand this sort of question, right? If they don't actually do their research. And that's sort of the thing I notice about channels like this, especially this one. I will say that's my one gripe about it, is that they farm so many views for their videos, and it's just because they're too simple. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like it's too stupid simple, that there's no nuance behind it. There's no... yeah, like, that's the kind of... I mean, I feel like I hit the nail on the head on that one. There's no nuance behind it, right? There's no nuance behind that question. There's no specifics. Like, because it really depends. You know what I mean? You can't really simplify it like that and then expect to really give out accurate information. But again, this one has... How many views does this one have? This one was crazy amounts of views when I looked at it. This one was at... Oh, where the frick did it go? But, I mean, if you could take a look at this channel, man, they'll go anywhere from, like, 4.2K to, like, sometimes in the millions, 15 million sometimes for these videos. Like, and some of the information, again, is just wrong on this, right? And it does kind of make you upset, where it's like, we're over here, you know what I mean, trying our best to try to, like, give accurate information, to give relevant information to people, and, again, our opinions on it, because as people who've been actually playing... I think it's between Cisco and I. Cisco has 20 years. I have 16 years at this point. What, 36 years between the both of us, right, of just playing airsoft, like, you know, like, all that. And, again, this person can just feed information into an AI and just have, like, a text-to-speech app and then get crazy views. You know what I mean? Like, it is kind of like, really? And, again, that's just not even mentioning the damage that it can do to people that want to get into airsoft, right? I did a whole reaction to this video as for today's short, so you can feel free to go and check that out as well. But that kind of brought the question, is airsoft even really that expensive? You know what I mean? So you can buy a real one for that much. First of all, I say no, right? Because if you were to try to find, like, the same equivalents, this is my biggest argument for it, the same equivalent of, like, the actual real version, right? The real version of this gun that you are buying, is it going to be the exact same price? Right? You can get a solid AEG for under $200. Would you buy a real AR for under $200? I don't know about that one, Chief. Maybe, but I would be very, very hard-pressed to say yes to that. I mean, I don't care how good of a deal that shit is. I don't know if I trust that, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, that just sounds kind of... I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. Let's see what you guys have to say about it. Let's see. We're scrolling down. Where is it? People that buy airsoft toys but don't play could be using them for target practice and trigger time. With the wide variety airsoft offers, it's likely they pick up the same model as their real one. And that's fine. That's totally fine as well. But it just felt like they completely glossed over the fact. They even said it's not just a game. It's like, well, you're also disregarding the gaming portion of it as well, right? A lot of people do this as a casual thing, you know what I mean? Like, people do this to have fun. People do this to relieve stress. People do this for a little bit of exercise, right? Like, there's plenty of different reasons, you know what I mean? If you're trying to lump it up in one video, I get it. It's a short, so you only have so much time to really capitalize on people's attention span. And that video just feels like it was done by an AI specifically to just, I need to get as many views as possible, right? I need to make this, even if it's incorrect or not detailed enough, it needs to be just enough information to get people to watch. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, that's the way I kind of view it, but it just felt like kind of weird. You know what I mean? That it was like, really? Like, this is what gets people's attention. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things to unpack here, right? I even did a comparison where it was like, all right, let's take an HK416. You could buy one, right? It is possible to purchase one with legal tender. I looked up where to get one, right? I looked on sites and I found one. And the cheapest that I found it at the time, again, internet searches, right? They're all going to yield different things. But when I found it, the cheapest I found was like for $3K. It's like a little over $3K for one. While the airsoft one is like $500. Now, in airsoft, yes, that is expensive, right? And $500, if we're really looking at the value of a dollar, $500 is still $500. But, I mean, comparatively, there really is no comparison at that point. It's two very different things. You really cannot compare those two. So the fact that it even comes up is like, and even says that it's a valid point. It's even true that you could buy a real one for that price. Not necessarily. Like, where are you going where you can get a 416 for $500? And I don't mean, and for every smart aleck right now that's like, oh, but I found one at Turner's from it. Not the 22LR version. Not the 22 version. I'm talking about the actual one. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, don't play that card. because I would see a bunch of those like 416 clones out there, and it's like, oh, that's pretty cool, 22 LR, and I was like, yeah, that makes more sense, right? That makes way more sense. On the side, even ammo is way cheaper. I'd like to see where you can get 5,000 rounds of your equivalent ammo for $25. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Squirrely Nuts, only 15 likes. Match. Well, by the way, what's up, Squirrely Nuts? I didn't see you there. Good to have you back, man. Good to have you back. Guys, make sure to go and share this around with as many people as possible. Let people know that we are live. And again, if they want to increase their odds of winning the live stream giveaway, this is the best place to go ahead and do it, man. This is the best place to get those entries up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. There we go. Ah! Wait, come on. There we go. Yep. All right. But yeah, like that's the thing, man. Like you're right. They're making clickbait AI generated videos just for views, not caring about the damage on the other side. That's yes, 100%. That's the only logical conclusion that you kind of come up with at a point, right? Like they're not really caring about the impact that type of video would have, right? They're really capitalizing on people's short attention span. People do not. I'm gonna say this, and this is not any critique on any of you guys, because I know, again, real members of the Mayo Gang don't do this. People have kind of gotten a little lazy when it comes to doing their research on things. People will immediately flock to YouTube immediately for questions before maybe looking online, maybe even looking on some type of forums. And again, YouTube can be a fantastic place for information. It really can be, and it is still to this day. We use it, right? That's where we upload a lot of our stuff too. Right, but it also feels like it's just a matter of like time before someone comes around like that to just farm views, just to get people's attention, and then not care about what the overall impact is. Same sort of mentality where it's like the people that post gameplay videos, it's like, oh sweet, gameplay footage. Oh, it's just me fighting with another person on the field. Really toxic style behavior, real aggressive attitude, like just not anything productive that's being put out there, and if anything is giving Airsoft a bad name and discourages people from participating, which is really frustrating, right? Which is really frustrating to see, because now people think Airsoft is like crazy expensive, which it's not. You can get playing Airsoft. You can play your entire Airsoft career with a budget of like $200, maybe even a little bit less than that, and you can still have something really, really good on your hands. The quality of Airsoft guns, guys, has gone up so much. I'm telling you, man, when I was playing, and even during Cisco's time, like 20 years ago, Bossman's time when he was playing more actively, the failure rate on some of these Airsoft guns, man, was crazy high. Like it would be unacceptable for any other industry. You know what I mean? Like, it was unacceptable. Like, how is this shit even passing, QC? There was no QC. Or if there was, it was fucking shoddy as fuck, right? Like, a lot of the Airsoft guns that used to flood the country, man, like, it was bad. It was really, really bad. We're talking, like, easy 30, maybe even 40% failure rate on some of this shit, right? Like, it was really bad back then. You had to be a tech to be in Airsoft. You had to know what you were doing and had to be mechanically inclined to be able to make repairs. Like, you had to do that shit if you wanted to be in the hobby. Now it's super easy to get into it, right? It's a lot easier to not be as invested and not lose as much money getting, all your things needed to play. So I'm going to say no, Airsoft is really not that expensive. With that being said, it also can be really expensive too if you choose to go that route. There are a lot of things out there that can be very high on the budget scale, if you will. Things that can cost quite a pretty penny. You might have to pinch your shekels for some time in order to save up to get these certain Airsoft products. But again, over time, things just naturally become more available. Whatever platform is out there that's like the newest hotness right now, and it's like super hyped to get and everyone wants, that's super crazy expensive and it's also rare, trust me, give it a few more years, eventually it'll become more of a mainstay. It'll become more of a reality. Whether or not it stays that way is up to the market at that point, right? Whether it's a popular enough platform that people keep wanting more of. Does it sell? Is it a profitable, decision for companies to keep making this? If not, obviously they'll get rid of it. But again, you get the idea. Remember, guys, if you do have any Airsoft-related questions, put the letter Q right for your questions. It's going to make it a lot easier for me to spot and identify. And again, make sure to get those orders in. Every 50 gets you 2. And if you get a Mayo Gang mystery box, one of these bad boys right here, you'll be getting yourself... Oh, that's right, I moved it. If you get yourself one of these mystery boxes, you'll be getting yourself 15 entries into this week's live stream giveaway. So don't miss out. Get those orders in. Leave a link into that. There you go. There you go. All right. Now I'm going to scroll up because I know there's going to be a few more as well. Can't take my walking stick to the field to scrimmage with my son and bros. We wouldn't come back. We wouldn't come back. You would, yeah, I just stay at the field. I would just live there for the rest of my life. That's funny, dude. Wick the Airsofting. What's going on, dude? Good to have you again as well, man. AI slop. Yes, thank you. That is the perfect term for that. Yes, that is slop. That is slop. That's just ignorant assumptions. Yeah. To be honest, pretty much all those videos are AI. Here's the thing. If we're speaking on a practical sense, AI is a very good tool, right? It's a good tool to have in your toolbox. Do I think use of AI is unethical? Yes, to an extent. If you're using it for like small things on your personal time, like whatever, no one gives a fuck. As long as you're not trying to profit off it, right? I think it's fine, you know? But I do think that it does the overall encouragement and use of AI. I feel like we're becoming a little bit too reliant on it. But I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I mean, you could say I'm a hypocrite because I have to use it for work, right? I have to use it for work for a lot of things that I do because I multitask a lot of different tasks at work, right? It's just the nature of the game, right? You gotta do it, right? But when it's come to content creation like that, it's like, we did it twice as a parody, or was it once? Yeah, we did it twice as a parody just to see, right, how good it really was. And sometimes it's not bad. Other times, oh boy, it needs some work. It definitely needs some work. But you know, like I see a lot of this content out there and it's like, this is just wrong. You know what I mean? Like, this is just not right. Like, someone needs to stop this. I get what you're saying. So simplified, it completely misses the point. Yes, exactly. Feels like the satire. I saw that video on the shorts. Yeah. So the video that I did in response to it. Oh wait, what is this? Hey, Isaias, have you ever gone to a Brazilian steakhouse? Darwin Drummer? No. Jazz has been to. I think there's one close by our house, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to go. I want to go because again, I mean, your boy loves his steak, boy. You know what I mean? Like I can go for a delicious steak any day of the week. I don't. And food, believe it or not, is actually one of the things that I don't care too much about spending money on, especially when I'm going out to eat. Like if I'm gonna go out to eat, here's the thing: I cook every day. Right, I pretty much cook every day of the week. Right, I'm in charge of providing all the meals at home, which I like to cook, so it works out. Right, but sometimes I do like a break. So whenever I go out to eat, I want to be treated. You know what I mean? Like I want to, like I'm paying for it, but you get the idea. Like I want to have the experience, right? Like I want an appetizer, I want a main course, I want a dessert if possible, and I want hella drinks. Not like alcoholic, but I'm talking like soda. Ask RPG lovers about my soda addiction. He saw it firsthand how crazy I can get the minute you start putting a soda fountain in front of me. But no, to answer your question, not yet, but I do plan on going to at some point. Speaking out of context never disappoints. I'm happy to make you happy, brother. Man's drank 5 cups of soda. It was 6. It was actually 6, if I'm being real. I'm a little ashamed. I had 6 refills. 6 refills, yeah, specifically 6 refills of orange Fanta, and my God, that was the best. I hadn't had soda in so long at that point. That shit was good, man. That shit went so well with my mac and cheese, my potato salad, my ribs. Oh, dude, the ribs were so good, baby, so freaking good. Yeah, I do wish that you were there for the barbecue as well. I had my order today, bro, but I didn't want to act. Well, I went to grab my order today, bro, but I didn't want to act like a fanboy. Dude, fucking, I don't care. Dude, I don't care, man. If anything, do act like a fanboy. I'm kidding. Yeah, like my ego's that small. I need people to validate. No, it's fine, dude. I don't care. It, like, again, I mean, not that I don't care. It is very flattering when people do that. I haven't had it happen as much in the past. It's only in the last year and a half, really, that I started noticing it a little bit more. But yes, if you see me, and if anyone ever, like, if you ever want to do the thing that, you know, you want to, like, get a picture or something, that's fine, dude. That's totally fine. I'm always going to be down. I'm never going to say no. You know what I mean? I'm never going to say no. Ever. Unless I'm in the bathroom. That's different. Fucking don't ask to come to. Every time I go to the bathroom on stream, don't ask to come with me, guys. That's just fucking weird. That's just weird, man. My parents watch this shit. HSP is easy. Yeah, it's super close. Oh, and if we go to HSP, we gotta go, man. We gotta do it. We gotta go to Shakey's again, bro. Get that fried chicken and that freaking Mojo potatoes and that pizza, bro. Yes. What battery should I buy for the Mark III and the connector? Dean's 11.1 LiPo battery, something under well, I guess you can go a split something under 1300 milliamperage. Something under 1300 milliamperage. Where I can make the lives. ER is awful. Don't recommend. Oof. Sorry about that, TH Mastered. I'm glad you're here though during the stream. Will you get your membership? Yes, you will, Hat. Yes, you will. It's been pretty rough, pretty busy, but yes, I'm gonna be sending yours out pretty soon. Scrolling down, most recent comment the question because there's gonna be a few more. I had someone at work literally ask me this at work. My answer to him was it can be okay. Well, I was having a stroke reading that. I'm sorry. It can be depends on what you're looking to do. Gas flow will set you back quite a bit. Yes, it is true, and that's kind of what I was getting at, right? It depends on what you are looking for. If you were looking for the most realistic experience that you can have, or you're looking for training, and you want it to be like near 1-to-1, yeah, gas blowback would be the way to go. And gas blowback platforms themselves can run you back quite a bit of money, right? That can cost you quite a bit of bones. You're looking at easy 300 minimum, typically for a gas blowback rifle. If you wanted something like a traditional AR, right? Something like that, yeah, will easily be 300, mid 300s, even high 300s, I would say at this point, this day and age. That point you're looking at like WeTech, right? Maybe you're going up, then you can go into like the VFCs, you can get into the TMs, but the TMs are going to easily run you the 500 to 600s, so it really depends on how much you want to spend. If you were looking for an AEG now just to, practice movement, practice working with a team, doing tactics and shit like that on a field, and actually skirmishing with it, then you can, run it back a little bit more. It can actually cost you maybe not as much, and a good solid AEG, man. Like I tell people, like the best budget to have for a starter AEG with everything you need to get it operational, $250 or less. If you can go anywhere from $150 to $250, that's your sweet spot, right? $150 to $250, I feel like that is a fantastic place to be. You have plenty of options from several different brands. There's different models and variations, something for your needs, right? And at that budget too, you'll be able to either get a battery and charger package that is made for it, or you could just get the battery and charger separately along with it. That's something that's very easily attainable at that point. How many mystery boxes can you buy? There is no limit. No limit. There is literally no limit to how many that you can buy. Hat Blackheim. There's literally no limitation on the number of boxes you are able to purchase. You can have as many as you want. We never said far be it from us. If you want to go out and get yourself another mystery box, hey man, like fuck yeah, do it. Awesome. Greatly appreciate it, man. Gas blowback is cool, but man, does it suck to only have 30 round mags. Yeah, no, you'll eat through those mags up at HSP after one round. Yeah, that is 100% true. That's just facts. That is absolutely just facts. Even if like any field that you bring it to, any skirmish field, because you're going up against guys that have easy 150 round mags, and you got 30. You know what I mean? You better make these shots count, boy. Victor, man, good to have you here as well. It was really awesome playing with you guys too. Yeah, dude, it was awesome having everyone there. Again, I want more people. I want more people, man. I want more people. Is there a limit? Did someone say? Come on, man. Bruh, Dark Tree. Come on, man. Nah, to be fair, that fried chicken I don't know if it was like the quality had gone up or just the chef in the back was just extra chefing it up that day. But man, they whipped up some juicy couture fried chicken that day, man. It was super moist. Had no reason being that delicious. The mojos were on point. Pizza's always delicious. Oh, and that garlic bread brewer that we had, that shit, like we had that for leftovers. That shit was good, man. Fucking delicious. Yeah, I'm getting a picture with this. Nah, come on. Bruh, come on now. SoCal Veteran. What's going on, SoCal Veteran? Good to have you as well. Have you come down to so is there some good notes? Can you adjust the FPS on gas rifles with springs too? Different nozzles. It's done through well, unless the gun has an impasse. Sometimes not the most reliable thing. Nozzles are the best way to go ahead and do it. Well, it also depends on the gun too. It really depends on the platform, but typically it is going to be the nozzles. That's why you'll find like on some models, gas blowback SMGs, gas blowback rifles, where you'll find different nozzles that sometimes will even say will yield different FPS, right? That's always going to be a thing as well. I believe the VMPs are going to have hiccups. The VMP2s, they actually come included with the replacement nozzles just in case you break the first one, which It's kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually really very convenient that they can come included with it. But yeah, the replacement nozzles should hopefully in the future be available. Hopefully soon. Scrolling down most recent comment question. Cutter, my man, good to have you here on the stream as well, my man. Can you give a shout out about my patch raffle raising money for Vintage Airsoft? I saw the video. I don't know all the details. Do you have a video? You can only Cutter. You can leave a link to that to the raffle about it. I know you have info about it. I'm pretty sure you had a video about it. If you have the link, put it on there. Make sure to go ahead and follow. Cutter's done a fantastic job for making some really fucking fantastic customs out there and putting them out there in the airsoft world, and also giving out a lot of airsoft knowledge as well. Usually if people need help in the discussions or in the chats on Discord, Cutter is one of the first guys there that usually answers. I notice everyone there, DJ, Casper, I know you're there as well, Crazy J, I know you're there, Prime Tech, all of you guys are fucking fantastic. It's just Cutter, I know he's been with us for a very long time, and he's doing this for quite some time. And again, I genuinely do trust the level of work that you put out there, Cutter. So again, I know you're gonna be doing that fundraiser that you're talking about, the patch raffle, specifically for veterans in airsoft. So again, make sure to go ahead and follow him, all that good jazz. Plug all your socials, man. Plug all yours. I'm giving you the red carpet. Yes, there you go. I'm giving you the red carpet. Make sure to go ahead and do that. Mitch7710, good to have you here, dog. I was going to go airsofting and take the... I thought it said kid. KLI SR4. I went to Walmart to get CO2 and it was late as fuck. Didn't have any, so I had to use my AK-74 AEG. Hey, you know what? Hey, always fun. I'm glad you still like your SR4. I still love the SR4s, and I'm very much excited for when we're gonna get the new arrivals of the SR4s. Hopefully, fucking soon. I'm hoping before the holiday season starts. You know what I mean? Before like that Black Friday sort of season, Christmas time. Hopefully we can get it before then. That'll be a great time for us to go ahead and get ours in and put them on the website, because again, that's the best time to do it. It's the best winter rifle you can run, man. It's going up. All the regulars tonight. I know, man. I love to see it, guys. I see we're only at 38 concurrent, now 36 concurrent viewers. Guys, make sure to go and leave a like on this live stream. I see only 26 of you have done it. Leave a like on this live stream. It lets us know that, again, you like the content that you're seeing. You want to see more streams coming out of us. And it lets the YouTube algorithm know to, hey, fucking do its job and share our content around with as many people as possible. Let it grow organically like everyone else. I want to work there, but the places that I work at doesn't close down till next year. No worries. Oh yeah, that's right. We're posting. Yeah, if any of you guys are local to the area or have a reliable means of transportation to our location in Santa Fe Springs, we are indeed hiring. We are looking for customer service / sales representative. So someone to be answering the phone lines, assisting with customer service. Not necessarily, you're not a tech, it would just be tech support, you know, in case doing the basic troubleshoots and what have you. And then of course helping out with storefront and selling products, answering questions, that sort of deal. Working part of the Airsoft GI team. If you guys are interested in that, feel free to go ahead and send your resumes to isaiasq@airsoftgi.com. That's ISAIASQ@airsoftgi.com. I'll be reviewing all the applications for it. Make sure to send your resume. It helps too if you put your point of contact and also references as well. If you have people that we can reference for it, you guys have put together a resume before. You guys know the drill. This isn't news to you guys. You guys know. You know. Can you just answer that? I'm good now. This is video happy. Say we come down from yesterday. Come down from yesterday. I know there's more questions. Jeez, I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Can you recall if this gas riff uses cartridges or has an internal magazine? What is it? 6717. My eyesight is. I'm getting old, guys. My eyesight is not what it used to be. 67173. You know what's funny? It's only on screens though. Screens are freaking. It's terrible. Whenever in person, I can see fucking far as hell, but it's on screens, man. I gotta get real close. This one, it's internal. This one is gonna be a gas reservoir inside. It doesn't use cartridge. It has an internal. The magazine. This one is. Yeah, it's an internal magazine. It's an internal magazine. It's been a hot minute since I've seen this one, but yes, that is an internal magazine. Interesting. Oh, okay, Prime Tech. I see you. Looking at the mayor's leg. I see you. Scrolling up. Remember, guys, if you have any airsoft-related questions, put the letter Q right in front of your question. Make it a lot easier for me to spot and identify. And, of course, the promotion's going on. Every 50 you spend, give you 2 entries into Thursday's live stream. That's 2 days away from now. Thursday's live stream giveaway. 2 days from now. Vernet X. Love your videos, man. Cool to see you live. Hey, man. Good to see you here as well. Appreciate the support, man. Church Mark 1 sells on its own for around 160. A solid 603 type of inner barrel. Takes me Arcturus. Arcturus wants to be that guy and wants to do the 6. They want to be one step above 602 inner barrel. 2 inner barrel. Solid polymer upper and lower build and a programmable MOSFET. Also performs great in Milsim out the box. Yeah, I would say between the two, if you're looking at the LWT, the Mark series, their Sportline series, and Lancer Gen 3s, that's what I would say is your best competitor to it. I'm Team Lancer on this one. You can call me biased, but I like what they're offering a little bit more. But again, no harm in the other one. Those are made very well. Like, I have literally no complaints about them, and they perform great. Airsoft is cheap if you get your money right, that's for sure. Yeah, if you are a working adult, then yes, I would say Airsoft is probably one of the most accessible hobbies that you can get into. Not the most, because I know that there are cheaper hobbies out there, right? There are way cheaper hobbies that exist out there, for sure. But Airsoft is not the most expensive, man. I would definitely say that Airsoft is definitely lower tier in terms of how expensive it really is, all things considered. Everything else, yeah, you can go crazy for it for sure, but you can say that about anything, right? You know, it doesn't take someone like a ton of money to get into, say, football, or as we say in the US, soccer, right? It doesn't take a lot of money to do it. All you need is a ball, really. That's pretty much what you need at that point, is a ball and some place to go and run around. Even if it's in your own backyard, if it's at the park even, you know, parks are free to go to for the most part. You know, they should be. All of them should be. Parks are free to go to. Just play there at the local park. You know, I mean, there are sometimes even fields that you can go to, just play a public game, a pickup game with the local community. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't cost a ton. Can you go crazy with it? Yes. The cleats, right? You want the Nike Predators, right? You want the shin guards. You got to go for the correct jersey, all the proper workout attire. Yeah, it can be expensive, but it doesn't mean that it has to be in order for you to just have fun and enjoy it. Same thing for Airsoft, right? You can go for the HPA builds. You can go for, like, the crazy GBB builds. But at the end of the day, there's nothing really stopping someone from just getting, hey, here's a fairly cheap AEG and everything you need to get it up and running. Go have fun with it. You can use this for years. So long as you take care of it, you can use it for years, right? Let's see. Got to go to San Diego. They got some for the big cities. Getting 22K 416 is getting a LR 416 is blasphemy. Here's the thing though, a 22 LR 416 just for, like, you know, shooting at, like, targets and shit. It sounds really fun. I've shot 22 is fun, dude. 22 is super fun to shoot when you're not, like, trying to do anything serious, or you just want to, like, you know, just shoot some targets. You know, just why not just plink around a little. 22 is awesome. It's like a crazy powered, like, BB gun, really, at that point. Like, you know, the old, like, Daisy rifles and stuff. It's like something like that. You know, it's just fun. Obviously, it's a gun, so, like, you know, a bullet will still do what a bullet does, and if placed right, and if enough bullets get in you, yes, it can do some damage, potentially even be fatal. But again, it's 22 LR, fairly inexpensive. You know, like, it's a fun gun. It's a fun gun. It's fun to own an airsoft gun that you just can't ever buy. Also, that's true. There are so many, especially here if you live in California, as a lot of my 2A friends would say. You know, California. There are a lot of things that, gun-wise, if they sound fun, you can't have them, you know? So there's that, right? In Airsoft, that's not a problem. Literally, if I owned half the things that I own, I would get a life sentence for owning the real version of what I have in Airsoft. Like, it's crazy, you know? So it's just not possible for a lot of people to own certain platforms or certain guns or certain models. So having an Airsoft version available to you is like, yeah, freaking sweet. Ammo is not cheap in CA. It's expensive as hell. Yes. And you need background check. Yup. And wait, you haven't purchased a gun in 5 years. Yup. Preaching to the choir here, bruh. Hell yeah. Okay, scrolling down most recent couple of questions, because there's going to be a few more. Which battery is better for my new ODC4 Mark II? And can I use a battery adapter for battery that are not Dean's? For the Mark II 11.1 LiPo battery, something, ideally a stick battery, something like this. LiPo. Hold up. Oh, my back. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, something like this. This is what I would recommend. Right? This type of battery. Stick, nice and long. 1300 milliamperage. Nothing higher, though. Any higher, you're going to have to extend the stock out even just to accommodate it. Something wired to Dean's. If it's wired to Tamiya, it's fine. You can use an adapter. I just don't normally like to recommend adapters, but you can do it. It is possible. It just takes up a lot of wiring. Or rather, it's extra wiring that takes up more space, I should say. That's why I build guns with long range. Yes. Exactly. Quick sprints if I need to. Everyone wants to make fun of 22LR, but no one wants to get shot by them. Exactly. Everyone makes fun of it until they're on the other end of the barrel, man. That's what I say. Of course, battery charger included says, if I am running ever, you should run with me. That's why you build all your guns for long range. All you need is a gun, bell, 2 to 3 mags, and bell pouches, and don't even need a chest rig, and boom, you're there, under $500. Technically, you could probably build a whole lot up for even less than that. You can get a rig for like less than $30 even. There's some rigs that we carry that are just meant to accommodate like some M4 pouches, or some M4 mags, I should say, and maybe have a few extra pouches for pistol mags in case you have it. You can use that for literally anything else. And then you're pretty much set, man. You know, that and like a $20 face mask. You know, like you pretty much have everything you need to go. Like, or less, I would say even less than $350. You get a whole loadout for that. Less than $300 even, you know? Easiest sport to get into. That is also true. Isaias, build a loadout for $500 in a cart to show them how you can get a setup on the field on a budget. You know what? You're on. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that right now. Also, before I do, just make sure to go and get entered. Remember, guys, we're doing a live stream giveaway this Thursday. It's in 2 days. Make sure to go and get your orders in any $20 greater order, and you have a shot at winning. It's just right now during the live stream time frame up until 9:30, which is a little bit over an hour away from our end time. We're going to be doing every $50 gets you 2 entries, and you order yourself a Mayo Gang mystery box. That's 15 entries, so don't miss out. Get those orders. All right. Let's do... Okay. All right, you know what? I think there are some pre-made combos we could probably do that we could probably take advantage of, right? Just to give you an idea as to what you can get out there, right? Let's do something cheap and inexpensive, right? Something fairly easy. I could always default to this standard Gen 2, but let's see what we have here, right? Let's see what we're working with. If you want to put together something, right? We'll do gun included too. We'll do gun included as well. Actually, you know what? No, we'll make it easy for ourselves. We'll just do this way. Gen 2, again, you can use Specno arms. You can, if you really want to go that route as well. Again, same fucking gun. Let's do... Okay, perfect. Something that I personally would actually like to use, right? I won't put it in a cart, but we'll calculate it together. One of these, right? Easy. Standard Mark 18, all right? Right there, 169, nice. 169, we'll go with something like this, right? Now we need a face mask. Let's do face mask, right? Let's type in face mask. There are going to be some options. I think we're sold out on some, oddly enough, some of the full face ones. But I know there's going to be a few that are available. Where are you? And I am so sorry. Where are you? What the fuck is it? I've been kind of on a Blink-182 vibe, like sort of vibe recently. Don't know why. Don't know what's going on in my life. I'm okay. I'm not hurt. Let me make that clear. I'm not hurt or anything. You know, okay, let's go with one of the other ones. Yeah, well, I was hoping to find the LT one just to make it cheaper because it was like cheaper by like $2, but fuck it. We'll just go... Yeah, we'll go one of these. Why not, right? It covers the ears. It covers the mouth. ANSI-rated eye protection. It's not the sexiest thing in the world, but it will get you through. We already have the gun, which does come included with the battery and the charger. And you can actually check right here. With one gun, iron sights, battery, and a charger. Again, not the sexiest thing in the world, but enough to get you started for sure, right? All right, we got that. Now let's do something to hold if we want to do extra magazines, right? Let's do that, right? Let's do a chest rig. We'll go low to high. Why not, right? We'll go low to high. Let's do... There you go. Look at that. All right, adaptive multi-purpose slim chest rig. Right, you got three M4 pockets for this. let's do that, right? So we have the gun, battery, and charger. We have everything we need to get that gun up and running. We have a face mask, and we have a chest rig, right? So far, we are exactly at calculator. Bear in mind, some of these items, a lot of these items actually go for even less when they're discounted too. So also, coupon code 2025 at checkout for 10% off, y'all. You're welcome. All right, let's go count this out. 169 plus 2970, 29.70 plus 2849, 28.49. All right, so we're at 227.19 right now. We're well under 250 budget. You know what I mean? What could we possibly add more? Magazines. Let's add some more magazines, right? If we want to do more magazines, let's see, magazine. Wait, what am I doing? I have a whole category for this. What the fuck is wrong with me? There we go. We'll do a magazine. Accessories. Here's our gun magazines, AEG magazines. As soon as this loads. Even if we have to go for a high cap, sure. We'll go for something fairly... I imagine, right? We're trying to save money. As a beginner player, you would want to go maybe with a high cap, potentially. I've always been a fan of going with the mid caps and just spend the extra $7, $8, if you will, for a speed loader, just so that you don't have to worry about winding the wheel. But again, let's go in with the assumption that high caps are going to be cheaper, right? I mean, shit, dog, if you really wanted to, you can go for something like this. You know, it may cost a little bit, but you don't have to worry about carrying extra magazines. And you wouldn't even need a chest rig at that point. So you could make that counter argument, right? But let's go the traditional route. Right? We're going to get ourselves some M4 magazines. Let's find some cheap ones, too. $20. No, we can definitely go cheaper than that. For sure, we can go cheaper than that. Because I know the high-speed mags go for pretty inexpensive. Let's do 16 is one option. That's not terrible. 9, 20, 16. Let's see if we can find 16. All right, we'll keep that one in mind just as a little thing there. I know there's going to be a cheaper one out there, though. I know it's going to be cheap. No, not that one. That one's for something else entirely. What's the cheapest one? I think 16 might be the cheapest right now. Maybe. Mayhaps. PW. No, not that one. I don't think that one would work. What's even cheaper? I know we can find it. Just hear me out. Oh, okay. $14. That's not bad. 14. Let's find even cheaper. 13. Okay, you know what? I think that's as cheap as we can find. Yeah, we'll call it there. We'll do 13, right? Let's do, the gun comes included with one magazine. Let's do 2 more so you have 3 mags, right? That way you can fill up the slots on your chest rig. Let's do 3 of these, right? Plus, let's see, what is that going to be? What is that, 26.40? 26.40 for 2 of those. $253.59. You know? $253.59. BBs, if you really want to make that argument, right? If you want to buy the BBs for less as well, which you always should. BBs, you can get, let's see, BBs. Where are you? Am I blind? There we go. Man, freaking screens hurt my eyes, bro. They're freaking hurting. All right, let's do something like a 2.0, right? Obviously, if you're outdoors, I would say 2.5, but again, the point's to save money, right? If you're really trying to save as much as you possibly can. 0.20. It's a small thing that you can get that's still viable. 500 is too low. Take maybe one of these. Yeah, okay, we'll do this one. $7, right? Plus one of these. Plus 7.49. 261.08. Under $300, you have literally everything. Bear in mind, in those Gen 2s, they have a bag of 1,000 rounds of .20s. Those are actually okay. You can use those. They're not like the no brand name, clear bag, plastic, miscellaneous BBs. No, these are fine. It's the same ones you're getting. You have everything you need at that point to not only just basic necessities for getting onto the field and even just playing, but to actually have a decent time as well, where you have a chest rig to carry multiple magazines. I'm sure a lot of you guys know when we all started, some of us didn't have chest rigs or belts. We just stuffed the magazines inside of our pockets. You know, we didn't really have that shit, or we put it in our sweatshirts, and then when we run, the fucking magazines would fall out, and like, fuck, we lost a magazine, and you gotta like be like, fuck, mom, I dropped mag, can I buy another? Or you gotta ask the rep, hey, can you help me find a mag? You know, like, I'm going down memory lane right now. It's feeling very nostalgic, but yes, like, it's very inexpensive to really get everything that you need, and then some as well, to have something that will also improve the quality of play that you experience. Right? You don't have to go in with only bare necessities. You can have enough stuff to get you through and then make it easier for you to play and still spend like nowhere near as much as you would spend on a real firearm. You know what I mean? Like, I just did that whole thing. You saw it. We put it all together, right? Put that whole thing together. 261. 261, you know? It's not that hard. It ain't that hard, you know? I run 3-0s indoor and I hit 290 FPS. Lol. Gonna go 3-2 next. Oof. No, at least 2 8s for an AG. Look, most people that I know, like casual players, when they go onto the field, they're gonna go for like what's cheap. And honestly, you can go with a 2.5 for a stock gun. It's okay. I like 2 8s. That's my bare minimum. My personal preference for BBs is always gonna be a 3.0 for a lot of the guns that I play with. But again, it's fine. As long as you're using a 2.5 minimum for outdoors, that's sort of the big thing. But again, if you're really trying to save as much money as possible, I could see why people would go with the 2.0. That's cheaper. You know, it is. It just is. The lighter you go, the cheaper it's going to be. Rebel comes with the gun comes with this, the gloves. It's a battery. Yeah, it comes with it. Yeah, absolutely. The gun comes with it. 3 2s for the win. Gloves. Knuckle shots hurt. True, would increase your quality of play, but not a necessity. For us, we know what it's like to get shot with BB. Maybe they shouldn't go in just so they can learn. You know what I mean? Like the real power of an airsoft gun. They can understand what they're doing to other people. You know, I think that's kind of a rule. If you buy a new airsoft gun, you should at least get shot once by your own airsoft gun. Have a family member shoot you once with it, just so you know, okay, I understand what this thing can do. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's an old, outdated idea. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. Tax rate. Yeah, but not everyone has taxes though. Not everyone does. Keep that in mind, having it's only in California. Well, California really, that's like the big thing. But if you're outside of state, you know, they don't always pay it, right? Battery chargers. I'm writing down the price. Yeah, we're writing it all down together. I brought the Raider. It rocks. Yeah, man, the LT31. Here's the thing. This gun specifically, I know it's a Gen 2. It's not like the newest thing in the world. Hear me out. I like this one because I had to spend so much money to get my gun to look like this, right? First AR, like my first actual AR was a G&G CM18, if you remember that one, right? Full polymer externals. Even the barrel assembly, like the handguard, like that shit was like proprietary as fuck. I had to get a whole new front end because I wanted to put a Daniel Defense license Mark 18 rail on there, right? I had one from Mad Bull. I had the Mad Bull one. I was able to track one down through work. I was able to get it. I bought it. I was super happy with it when they finally put it on. But that shit cost me, the rail alone was like $130 at the time, man. It was $130. So I had to put that rail on the $180 gun. You can imagine it was like, man, and that's not even including all the other accessories I put on that shit. To be fair, I still use that gun. I still have it to this day, right? I still have that gun. I still run it. It's my backup gun whenever I go to a Wilson West game. And it works every single time. Never have any sort of issues with it. Never have any sort of problems with it. It's just good, right? And I plan on keeping it that way. Keep it as simple as I possibly can. I threw in some upgrades back in the day, back in 2018, and that they're still rocking strong to this day. Have no issues with it. You know, why ever change it? Why change it, right? But the fact that you can get this gun that I had to work so hard to build, because this rail was contested, to say the least. Everyone wanted this rail, so it was impossible to get sometimes. So the fact that I had to go through all that work to build mine and spend a lot of money, and you can get this pre-built for under $200 is like, man, these fucking youngins don't know how good they got it now. I don't know how good they got it now, bruh. Seriously. I mean, it's a good thing, right? We want their quality of life to be easier. We don't want to have to force people to go through the same shit we had to. But I will say, they're a little bit more spoiled than they realize. You should add the Mayo Gang undies. No, absolutely not. I'm not adding that. Sport Mark 5 chest rig is great for about 50. Yeah, it's true. And if you have more, here's the thing. I was just going for like the cheapest things that I could find. You know what I mean? Just off the cuff. If you had the means to get even more, right? Or to spend a little bit more, spurge a little bit more on your chest rig or your tactical gear, or even the gun itself, yeah, by all means, go for it. Whatever's within your budget, try to go for something that you actually like, though. And you get something that's bare minimum going to be good quality, obviously. You want to make sure that it's something that's going to last you some time. You're not going to have any issues with it. It's going to have a good warranty along with it as well. And you are happy with your overall purchase, right? Again, there's no point in, if you know you're not going to be happy with a certain gun, right? You know you're not going to be happy with it. Go for the gun you actually want. As much practical advice we can give, go for the gun you really want, because that's what's going to make you want to continue playing and come back, right? Like, this is coming from someone that's owned so many different platforms over the years. I've had so much trigger time behind so many different guns, right? But I also know at the end of the day, the AR is going to be the go-to. With that being said, if you're not going to be happy with an AR, go for something different. I think everyone should own one for your first one, but if you want to own a crazy platform at some point in time in your airsoft career, if you will, then get it. That's the point. I know half the guns in my collection are terrible. Half at most, I will say. Some of them are actually more viable than people give them credit for. But I know at least half of them are not that good. They're not. They're inconvenient. They're not ergonomic. They are, maybe some of them are even very lacking in the upgrades department, or hell, even just OEM replacement parts department. But I don't care, because it's a vibe every time I go. I love trying on different loadouts, experimenting with different shit. I've been kind of on a retro sort of vibe binge recently. Even in my last excursion out at Wildlands, I was, man, that picture was so, here. Let me see if I can, okay, let me see if I can put it here. Because for some reason, freaking Skype or Teams, I should say, is not working on this computer right now. It's like fucking updated or something. Here, let me put it up here so you can see what I'm talking about. This is the sort of vibe I was going for, right? I know it's kind of hard to see with that going on, but this is the sort of vibes that I'm going for. The camo that I wear, honestly, it's like always gonna fucking change, but I was very much doing like jeans, Japanese camo up top, right? Japanese modern camo. I'm rocking the LC1, you know, belt and suspenders, right, with the Alice pouches and everything, or very Vietnam. I'm rocking the 90s Delta style Car 15 733. Like, my kit is all over it made no sense, but I like it, right? I like mixing and matching all these weird pieces of kit together with the different guns. And honestly, I gotta be honest, I was fucking slaying on fucking Saturday, man. I went, what was that? Five. I went 5 or 6, playing defensively a little bit. You know what I mean? During my first game that I like hopped into, man, it was fun. The first round, like, here's the thing: I've been rusty, so I've been trying to get better, obviously. So I've been playing more often. So I've been getting better. You know, I was able to, within like only a couple of minutes, I was like, one, all right, cool, another one, oh, okay, cool, oh, another one, it's awesome, oh, keep going, oh, they keep coming, right? Like, I was getting kills left and right, man. Like, I was doing so well. And I'm just playing around with different types of guns out there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing different things. I'm trying to find new guns and new platforms to play. I need to get my RPK up and running. That's the next thing. RPK is gonna be the next platform. I'm gonna be running the same kit, but I'm gonna run an RPK next time I go out and play. So it might be Hollywood Sports, maybe. I gotta get that RPK up and running though. I have the gun externally. It's finished. It's done. I just need to have, I want to get, obviously, barrel and bucking. That's like a no-brainer. I have to do that. And it's an AK, so that shit's going to shoot far and consistent. But I also want to up the, rate of fire just a little bit. I'm not going for something crazy. 30 RPS is like the absolute max that I typically want to do. Because if I want to bring that to Milsom West, I need to really start remembering to have to conserve my ammo a little bit more. I run LMG, so people will always prioritize giving me their ammo, but again, it's just nice to know that I don't have to burn through so much so quickly. All right, guys, we have less than an hour left of the live stream. That was actually really quick. We have less than an hour left. Make sure to go and get your orders in. Any $20 or greater order, you're automatically entered into the live stream giveaway going down this Thursday. I'll leave a link to that as well in the live chat again. And if you want to increase your odds even more, every $50 you spend gets you 2 entries into the giveaway. Only during this time frame up until 9:30, and that also includes this promo where you order yourself a Mayo Gang mystery box, and that'll be getting you 15 entries, 15 entries into the live stream giveaway this Thursday as well. And again, we are almost sold out of this bad boy. What are we at? Less than 40? If I remember, I don't remember the exact number. We have very little of this left, man. And we still have some pretty damn good fucking prizes. Some of the most premium options on the list are still up for grabs, including some of the customs too. So make sure to go and get yours now before it's too late. Remember, if you do have any airsoft questions or completely unrelated questions, by all means, feel free to put the letter Q right in front of your questions. It's going to make it a lot easier when I spot them in the live chat. Again, just feel free to go and ask away. Even if it can be food questions for all. I really don't give a shit. This is our time to just hang back, relax, kick back, and take it easy. And if you are looking for recommendations or my opinions on certain things, by all means, feel free to ask away. Scrolling down. And count, but man, I had a lot of kills. We dominated. Yeah, dude, especially those first couple of rounds, brother. Hell yeah. Dude, it was crazy. Those first couple of rounds that we were playing, we were just like knocking them dead, bro. Knocking them down. It was so funny. Those guys at Wildlands were certified battlefield moment, holding down a spot of people just coming into the line of fire. Dude, me and Darkstar, like, just fucking holding it down the entire time. He'd, like, just spray with the LMG, and then anytime they'd pop out that corner, I'm just, boop, 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 boop. Okay, I got him. Hell yeah, dog. Dude, it was so fucking fun. It was so cool. What a great day. What a great day, man. It was awesome. The most, I think, was 23. Oh, all right. I'm still waiting to see Isaias rocking my patch. Oh! Well, hold on. I have it on one of my camos right now. Which one do I have it on? I don't remember. I have it on one of them. Wait. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I want to see if I have it. Hold on. Okay, it's somewhere in the garage. It's on probably my multicam black set. I have yours, and it's sitting right next to Chef gave me his Wardens of the Aether patch. I have both of those right next to each other too on the left arm. Yeah, both of them on the left arm. I was like, fuck, I wanted to show it off on stream right now. I was so mad. I was like, I really thought it was fucking here in my closet. See, I'll tell you what. When I do wear it, I will send you a picture, and I'll take a picture. I'll post it on Discord. I was pointed to when I had to get my VSC Scar L, not for G. No, yeah, I hear you. I understand. I see how it is. So it'd be like that, right? So show the SLR B30S Flux 5 Cream Mode VR on stream. I don't think we have that yet. First, adjust your replica's hop up to the B weight you'll use on the field, then zero the optics so you have a good point of reference. Yes, solid advice. The Vike has the right. The Vike has the right. I don't know why saying it that way is funny. It's like how I love you're intentionally misspell or like not including the E. They appreciate it. Nice little loophole there. Isaias, your loadout was a vibe as always. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was not about to go full regalia and full plate carrier. I was wearing the belt and suspenders, and that was pretty much it as far as like my like main line, right? Dude, it was fucking hot. I'm not wearing the whole plate carrier there, man. Like I look at I'm sorry, RPG Lord. Sorry, I gave away your full name. Sorry, bro. I outed you a little bit. But I looked at you, and I was like, dude, he's wearing a t-shirt with a plate carrier, and this man was just standing still, and he was drowning in sweat. I was like, brother, what the fuck? Like, I'm not doing this in full regalia. Wick Deer, so if you want to own something that has a lot of aftermarket and available parts to replace or upgrade as a first gun for sure. No, absolutely. The way I see it, the way I always tell people when they come in store, your first airsoft gun, think of it like your first car. Would you rather have a Toyota Corolla, or would you rather have an F1 car? You can get the F1 for sure if you have the money for it, but are you ready for the maintenance that's going to be required for it? Are you ready for the cost of parts? Are you ready for the lack of parts availability, right? Are you ready for all this work? Or do you want a Corolla where every technician knows how to work on it? Parts are literally available everywhere, preferably us, but literally everywhere, right? Like, and it's going to be very easy and not very maintenance intensive, right? You're going to go with the Corolla every time. Also, Corollas fucking slap. They're a fucking modern marvel, man. They're good, all right? I like Corollas. Them youngin' don't know the pain of not having a monolithic top rail. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Here's my thing. And I will say, again, you know me. I'm open and I'm and I try to be as inclusive to everyone out there, and I just want more people playing Airsoft. The more people we have playing Airsoft, the better, right? Everyone wins at that point. Everyone wins if we get more people playing Airsoft. But I will say this, for all you young people out there, man, fucking y'all don't know how the struggles of even I will say they are very particular about how they want their gun immediately. If their gun doesn't have the exact rail system that they want, they will immediately just be like, no, it's fine. I don't want to do it. They would rather spend more money for the gun to have the rail already as is than save money and just get the rail like aftermarket, and they do the work themselves to install it. It's not that hard to put a handguard on, guys. It's not that hard. Annoying sometimes, sure, maybe, but it's not that difficult, bruh. It ain't that hard. Learn to change a handguard, and also learn to change your inner barrel and bucking. I can't stress that enough. You need to learn how to do your inner barrel and bucking. You need to learn how to change a handguard, okay? It's like changing a tire. You got to do it. When will y'all have wolf gray uniforms? I don't know, Prime Tech. I wish I knew, because I need one. I need one because I have a replica of the, if you guys have seen the movie Starship Troopers, I have a replica of the chest armor that they have. It looks it's perfect. It's literally a one-to-one replica of it. And I'm going to be playing Airsoft with that, but I need the gray tops and bottoms for it. So I would love to have wolf gray. I feel like it would go very well with that kit. Key to Airsoft is research. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. But I personally think it's a good 2-0 and a good optic as well. You can and train will using that, not just watching a string of BBs. That's true. Again, I was just going with that example to just try to save people money. But yeah, if you have the means for it, accessories do help. Foregrips, I think, is the most important, along with a sling, so you don't have to carry in your hands your rifle the entire time. But personal preference, go with whatever you guys like. We got Bossman putting up a poll right now. Is Isaias crazy about Airsoft? Yes, he eats, sleeps, shit Airsoft. That's probably the most accurate. Oh, wait, hold on. I just want to open it. There we go. Yes, he's crazy about Airsoft. Yes, he'd rather sleep with his LMG. What the fuck? What the shit? That's funny. Worst shot I've ever had was right in the Adam's apple. It was like slightly different after that. Oh. Man's got shot in the Adam's apple and immediately like his voice dropped. He induced puberty on himself when he got shot in the Adam's apple. What the fuck? Dude, that's funny. I'm sorry you got shot there, but that is pretty funny. I have a Lance Tactical Gen 2 M4. I have a hollow sight with a sight protection, and once I zeroed it, it hits dead accurately at around 390, 400 FPS. Hey, that's up. What is that? Fuck yeah, I can't read. French freaking 21. That's awesome, dude. That's freaking sweet that you're able to get it in dialed in perfectly. When you get your guns dialed in perfectly with the optic, you know exactly what gram BB you're going to be running with it. Something you don't even need to ADS properly. You can just point shoot. You know exactly where that shit's going to go every time, right? Like, I've gotten that where you've used the gun so much, you're like, yeah, I know where it's going to shoot. Like, you already know, right? It's just the amount of practice that you get with it, it pays off. It does pay off. Ooh, love handles are uncomfortable. That's actually a good question for you guys too. Where is the most painful spot you've ever been hit with an airsoft gun? For me personally, love handles are definitely one of them for sure. If not the worst. The worst shots I've ever had, well, the most painful that I remember were definitely the love handles. On the back side though, like the back, you know what I mean? Like right above your butt, right on that love handles there, like right above your hips, the tendies, boas, and I call them. Oh, the tendies, bro, that hurts. That just when I get shot there every time, just dude, I'm like, oh. I think I've even on the field, I've even sounded like, you know, frickin' Tom from Tom and Jerry, you know, ow! Like when he hops up and shit. How much pain he's in. That's what it feels like sometimes, man. It fucking hurts getting shot there. But fingies, ooh, I cry every time I get shot in the fingers, bro. If I'm not wearing gloves, that's the worst. Even if the gloves are anachronistic to the time period or the loadout that I'm wearing, I don't give a fuck. I'm wearing those gloves. I'm not getting shot in the hands again. That shit hurts too much, man. Too much. Stomach shots hurt too if it's really close and you got a gut. I can imagine that hurting a little bit more too. Thankfully, I don't get a gut. Like I don't grow. Okay, so when I gain weight, I don't get a belly. My sides, I don't grow. I expand. You know what I mean? Like I get whiter like a pancake. It's like when you put a pancake batter on the skillet and it just expands like that. That's me. I don't get a belly. It just goes the other way around. It just hits my sides first more than anything. Yeah, no need to send them in all padded up. Let them take a few hits. Yeah, dude. They got to know what it feels like, man. They got to understand the gravity of what they are shooting at other people. Got to know the pain in order to deal with it. Absolutely, brother. I think a little bit of pain sometimes is good. It is good. I think it's most expensive for the people who barely play like once a month or less. Possibly. Everyone laughs about people wearing a cup until they get shot in their junk. I've been shot close to the junk. Not directly. I haven't had that problem yet. Maybe I should look into that. Alright, scrolling down. Let's come to questions. I need to think. The drinking. See, Joe McCollum. I always... Call me for what? See what G is looking for another salesman. Isaias probably won't let anyone leave the store. What do you mean leave the store? No, boss man. Teams right now, when I tried booting it up, it like gives me an error message saying needs to reboot, and it's taking forever. So I just stopped it altogether because I'm not gonna wait for that shit. Hey, blocked you. You can't see your message. Yeah, I can't see if you're messaging me there. Yeah, my stomach grows, so that shit hurts. Let's see here. Okay, no, who's texting me? Is that you, boss man? You text me? See here. I can't see. I can't access it. Hold on. It's in Discord. If it's in Discord, I can open it. Hold on. Teams is not working for me. I don't want me to tell you. Hold on. Let me open up Discord. Maybe if there's pictures there, I can probably show it. Hold up. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm going to show it here. Yeah. Okay. Long or short? This is... That's what she said. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Post this here, see if you can see it. There we go. You know what? Let's do full screen. Yeah, let's do full screen, baby. What do you think? Le short or le long? Damn! I was looking at that mag. Shit, dog. That's a big ass mag. There we go. All right, short. Also, I love the sort of urban camo they did there. That's cool, man. That's actually really fucking sweet. Long. Short. Long. Tell me which one you guys actually prefer. Me, I want this mag in this. I want that length for this. I like big mag, big rounds, little gun. All right. I don't know why. That looks cool to me. It looks cool to me. I'm digging the externals of this one though. I like the coloration on this. It looks clean. It actually looks really fucking cool. But this, pretty fucking sweet, man. Which you prefer, long or short? Let me know what you guys think as well in the live chat. I'm waiting for everyone to go and catch up. There you go. I know it's 6.5. I'm just saying, like, wouldn't you say that this would look cool in a shorter configuration? I know, obviously, you're not supposed to, but, like, you know, come on now. RPG. I must embrace my Asian jeans shorty all the way. They're both sweet, but that slot short is smexy. Make 8.6 black instead of 6.5 cream. Oh, Ochoa with the suggestions, I see. I'd rather buy a gun to run. I'd rather buy a gun to run both indoors and okay, now that makes sense. To run both indoors and outdoors, but what? What's the rest of it? Short SBR for the win. Short, long. Wants you to show it, listen to the customers. You don't have to listen to me. What do you mean you don't have to listen to me? I got a short in the shot in the nuts once outdoors, but that was too far out to actually sting. But oh man, I felt that the pat, and if I was any closer, it would have been painful for sure. Yeah, same thing where it's like you feel it hitting, like tapping, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll call myself. You know what I mean? Like you'll quickly call yourself out before they try getting closer with that shit. Cause no, I'm good. I'm good. I would not want that. I would not want that. Like drinking LaCroix probably. Oh, don't even remind. I don't have any LaCroix right now. I'm out of LaCroix. I need it. I feel like I'm going through relapses right now, dog. I would turn that long one into a DMR. Not gonna lie, the short is smexy. But if you have the FIDA, what? That's it. He's just leaving you in suspense. But if you have the fun, okay, buy whatever your heart decides. Agreed. I got this old extra. Okay, it's that one as well. Okay, I'm gonna take this one down. For me, 615. In a little SBR. That would be actually pretty fucking sweet. I think that's pretty fucking cool. The Creedmoor GBR. It's going up. Okay, got this old XCR L. Oh, I remember that gun, dude. It's been a hot minute since someone's ever mentioned the freaking the XCR L. Love the look, but I updated the internals. Will you guys ever have an updated one on the site? Robinson Armament XCRs, dude. I haven't. I remember the old Echo 1s that we used to have back in the day. Those, were they popular? I didn't see. I saw maybe like one or two on the field. And I know Cisco had one for sure that he had on. I remember he had one on display for the longest time at the old location. I remember, and I think he still has it somewhere. But I just don't really see anyone really talking about XCRs anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that I've seen talked about. That's not something I've seen many people referencing anymore. I mean, if all of a sudden, you know, we see XCRs coming out the woodwork, people want them again, then yeah, you know, I imagine that we might bring them back at some point. Maybe some company has the foresight to jump on that bandwagon, make some more, manufacture some, and then by extension, we'll be able to carry them. But I don't really foresee that being too much of a thing. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, but you know, I know the Masada still has the ACR still has its following, and more people are starting to get into it a little bit, where, you know, there are still companies that are making them, but I just don't really see too much for demand really for an XCR, unfortunately. Again, which is unfortunate because it is a very cool design. You know, it is a very cool, unique breakaway from that AR platform, just something a little bit different, but still has a lot of the same convenient features, right? I like them. Why not? I still run mine. It's amazing. That's what's up, baby. That's what I'm debating on doing an HPA change on my high kappa. Ooh, with the Airsoft. A lot of people have come to that crossroads and have chosen to do so as well. I will say it has definitely never been easier to HPA tap your shit. It depends, I guess, on what route you want to go. Do you want to do the HPA mag adapter, right? So you can run the M4 magazines and all that heresy. I'm just not a fan, man. Here's the thing. It makes sense, especially for competition. It makes sense if you are really trying to just cheese it as much as possible. And if that's your thing, by all means, go for it. I just have never been a fan of the HPA adapter look. You know, the freaking HPA mag adapter. Right? I've just never been a fan of that sort of profile, right? Where it just adds so much, right, like literal height to your gun once you insert an M4 magazine. But I understand that everyone wants to put, you know, an EPM1 250 rounds in their pistol. I get it. I 100% understand it. You know, if you want to do it, I'd say go for it. You know, get all the parts from GI. You know, you can use coupon code 2025 at checkout so you can save yourself 10% off. You know, there you go. Don't waste that. You're welcome. And remember, also any $20 or greater order automatically entered into the giveaway, but every $50 you spend gets you 2 entries. Guys, we only got 37 minutes left before we close out the live stream tonight. It's been going by really quickly, actually. I think I'm just having fun hanging out with you guys, just talking. Make sure to go and get those orders in. Time is of the essence. Every $50 you spend gets you 2 entries in the giveaway, and if you get yourself a Mayo Gang mystery box, like one of these bad boys, you'll be getting yourself 15 chances, 15 entries into Thursday's live stream giveaway, so do not miss out. The AK-12K on the way. Mags have to wait until I go back to work though. Oof. Hey, you know what? Thank you for getting yourself an AK-12K, man. Absolutely. You're going to fucking love it. I like it a lot. I like them a lot, baby. HPA Saiga. You can do the Saiga too. I like the Saiga, but the Saiga's like, that's cool on its own. Okay, my personal opinion on this. I really love when it's just the gas, especially when gas load bike, when it's just the gas load by itself. Again, the reason why I got into Airsoft was the realism factor. I liked how realistic these guns were. I do not want a line sticking out to a scuba tank on my back. You know, I don't want that. Now, if that's your cup of tea, and by all means, enjoy your cup of tea. Just leave me with my cup of tea alone, please. Please and thank you. What is it? That 05 cents is a steal. It's just so that it shows up like more and it looks more like, again, it catches the eye a little bit more. Like, you guys get it. It's no secret, right? It's fucking that 5 cents is a fucking steal, man. That's fucking hilarious. I want a Saiga with the drum mag. Ooh, yes. Or if you go with like the full ITP kit, how many do we even have any of those left? ITP. We do, baby. We do. We have the furniture, the external kits for him to make it look sick. Hell yeah. Oh, dog. I mean, look at that. Now look at this. Right? Fucking the Valdez custom. Oof. Oof. Or is it Valdez? Valdez. No. I'm kidding. That's immature. I'm sorry. But look at that. It looks sweet, man. Look at this. And this is a custom that is up for grabs, by the way. You can grab this right now if you wanted. Look at that. So beautiful. So sexy. Look at that. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, right there. Right there. That's that good shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I love that. I love to see that. With the drum mag, absolute vibes, brother. Absolute vibes. I'd run it as is, but if you did want to, like, HPA tap that, you could if you wanted to, you know? I love the way it, like, feels on its own. Like that, again, it's a portable thing. You know, it's not attached to any one system. You can throw it to your buddy if he wanted to, if he needed to borrow it for some reason. He's like, hey, I need to suppress like crazy down this lane. Give me the shotgun, trade with me, and he gives you his rifle or his pistol or something, right? You just do a quick little switcheroo, and then he takes over, right? Like, that just sounds perfect to me. That's kind of a whole thing for it, you know? But again, individual preference. Do what it is. Do whatever tickles your fancy, you know? If you ever see me running an HPA system, I'm either running my AAP, DMR, or I got a minigun. One of the two, there's no in between. That is sweet. So purdy. Seeing more vids on the Saiga makes me want one. What happened? I don't understand. PrimeTech, can anyone tell me? All of a sudden, sometime late last year, I started seeing so much shit for the Saiga. Specifically, I started seeing it become way more popular in like the indoor scene, and then I started seeing more people like sort of like that mill speed sort of scene. You know the speed, you know the guys I'm talking about. The guys that play like they're playing SpeedQB, but they're doing it in like more Milsim-esque, more modern kit, right? They're sort of mix matching the two sort of play styles, which I think is awesome, right? You're gonna see a marriage between both. Support all types of marriages on this channel, but they're kind of just like merging the two play styles together, and you would see those guys heavily using the fucking Saiga 12 like crazy. That just blew up, and I love to see it because again, it's something other than an AR, something other than an M4, right, or a high kappa. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm all here for it. I think we were one of the first guys to carry all the ITP shit like stateside, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think it got popular because of the semi-auto shotgun style for speed stuff, but I thought in SpeedQB specifically, you weren't allowed to do semi-auto shotguns. I thought that was a thing. Again, I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've read up on the rules for like official SpeedQB games, but again, feel free to go ahead and put your input on that as well. They can shoot a shotgun without pump action. That's true, but the pump action makes it fun too. I like both. I can't lie. Nah, I'm gonna stick to old school AEG and green gas. You're right. Anti-HPA club gang. Well, we gotta have that. You know the anti-social club, anti-HPA club. Like what the fuck? I put that as a wish, Lamau, for your prize winnings. That's hilarious. Seeing more videos of that. Yeah, I feel you. That's why I'm weighing the pros and cons. I might not need to purchase an HPA. Doing so, let's see. Seeing what is it? Gun wise anyway, but probably not for accessories and necessities. Let's see. I want to start with the drum mag. Yeah, bro, I've been nonstop looking at it, and it just said if it My last purchase for the year, probably. Oh, nice little Christmas holiday gift for yourself. Any chance of getting an MTW ESG grip on the site? Probably at some point. Don't know when. Probably at some point. Happy Ghost Ninja. Make sure his name. Bruh, XCR is awesome. Billy Mota. Hey, what's up, Billy Mota? I didn't see that you were here. Yeah, okay. I like a lot of these like breakaway AR inspired. I'll say, I don't even know what the proper term is. Basically, airsoft guns or just platforms in general, right? That take some beats from the AR system, like mag compatibility. If we're talking AEGs, we're using a version 2 gearbox. I'm all down for 100% because again, it encourages people to diversify their entire like arsenal without having to go through the whole 9 yards of like, oh yeah, I need to get completely different mags, I need to get different mag pouches, I need to go through this whole process. It becomes a whole thing, a whole operation just to even run something a little bit different. It becomes discouraging and expensive, right? So I'm all for different things that are similar to ARs, but that are just not quite it. Why do you think I like a lot of the retro shit, right? It's so convenient running retro style like ARs like XM177s, 733s, like the Car 15 style guns. I love running those because yes, they have a lot of the same convenience factor of running a regular AR, an M16, right? But you're not going to have to worry about looking the same as everybody else. You can be a little bit more unique, a little different. And I'm telling you, man, as a lot of people, some people would falsely claim that, oh, the Black Hawk Down kits are overdone, the Vietnam kits are overdone. No, they are not. They are absolutely not. You go to any regular walk-on field, I guarantee you might be one of like 2, maybe 3 guys that have it all together. And there's like 50 to 100 dudes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that overplayed in the slightest, right? There was like one other guy rocking like the LC1 Vietnam like suspenders and belt setup that I had, right? The Alice loadout, right? You do not see that very often. It is not a convenient kit whatsoever. Site needs more MWS parts, just saying. PrimeTech, you're right, and we are working on bringing more. I know recently we had the Modify stuff. Let me see here. Modify MWS. Why do I sound like a French person? Modify MWS. Oui, baguette, patouille American. There we go. We got the magazines. We got the trigger assembly, and we have the hop-up chamber as well. These are just, again, we added those recent, I think like last week. Yeah, like last week we added these to the site as well. So if you want to go and try them out, by all means, go for it, man. Absolutely go for it. Thank you. Ooh, a little bit of iced tea. Oh man, I was thirsty. Now, if only it was sweetened. Damn. Ooh. This is as well. Anymore doesn't matter. Like to me, I just want a nice GVR low. Probably be a while till I get one though. It's gonna happen, Crazy J. It's gonna happen at some point. You're gonna have one of the coolest GVRs ever. I know it, man. But if you close your eyes, I hate that song, Frontech. I fucking hate that song. That song was. I remember when that song came out, dude. That shit was overplayed as fuck. That shit drove me insane. Okay, answer that one as well. Answer that one as well. All right, scrolling down most recent comments and questions. Gonna do a few more. Sweet, so answer that one as well. Answer that one as well. Like it's semi-auto tri-burst is semi-auto / full auto tri-burst is evil. What boys I used to say, that is unethical. That is wrong, immoral at best. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, that is. Hey, you know what? Suppressive fire is suppressive fire. That is a gun that does require the user to have a sense of like, I don't want to say justice. Have a sense of reservation, maybe. Have a sense of understanding as to what the gun can do, and maybe even a little bit of compassion as well, right? Because you are putting down a lot of hate very quickly down one direction, you know? So having that sort of understanding of what you can do, I think, is very imperative to be able to run that and not ruin it and get the system banned for everybody else. That sucks, right? When you have a system and it's like super cool, and it's like, oh, quickly banned. Now no one can use it. Great. Now the gun's gonna die, you know? I was encouraging married users, so getting someone a battery charger and some BBs. Leo, I do, man. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you on the live stream, my brother. Good to have you here as well. I know TAC and N1 allow it during competitions. I just got mine for the Speedsoft side of Airsoft. Yeah, how come you didn't bring it out to Wildlands too? I think that would have been a pretty fun gun to bring. I think for like the city map and for even Babylon, I could have seen you actually using that one. I'm surprised you didn't bring that out. N1 is the craziest field I've been to thus far. Getting shot there is no joke. Yeah, Wig the Airsoft. N1, as Lancer Tactical Anthony has told me many times, N1, he refers to it as the dojo. You're gonna get your ass kicked, but you're gonna learn while you're there. You know what I mean? You're gonna learn, you're gonna practice, you get your reps in, and he's not wrong. Anytime I have a Milsom West game, specifically at George Air Force Base, I make it a point to go to Project N1 several weeks ahead of time, maybe even like a month or two ahead of time, and go to a few games there and brush up on like CQB skills, right? Get used to the faster gameplay, get used to having to clear really quickly, because that's all you do at George, right? That's a lot of what you do at George is you're going to have to clear out buildings pretty expeditiously, right? And you don't have time to like stop and really think too often. You know, you stand there for too long, some Rust 4 militia kid's going to come out with an RPG and then suicide kill everybody, you know, within the vicinity. So I'm just saying, you know, it helps to be able to practice those skills. And N1 is a great place to do it, honestly. You were supposed to take sips, bro. I'm thirsty, man. What am I supposed to do? It's hot. Is the HKRV XLP a decent regulator, or should I get the Polestar Micro Gen 2? Can't afford the Cat 5, so 100 is my price range. Thanks. Haven't heard anything bad about the XLP, and again, HK Army's been around for quite some time. If there were any major complaints about it, we definitely would have heard about it. I would say go for the regulator. Again, should be fine, you know? I like using the Scarway more. I shoot more BBs with it than the Saiga. That's true. Sometimes on the... Okay, Happy Ghost Ninja, I will say, when we went out to the field, right, Happy Ghost Ninja was bringing his Scar L, which has been upgraded. We did the whole upgrade package for it. I believe we threw in a Gate Titan in there. I think we did the brushless motor too. Like, his shit is upgraded to the 9s. How many times were you shooting dead players, bro? You can't do that. If they're dead, let them walk, bro. Why are you shooting dead players, dude? What the fuck? Damn, dude. Like, let them walk. Jesus Christ. Like, give a little, you know, or you would be like killing like members of our own team. Sometimes, like, damn, dude. Like, you are a blue falcon, dog. Like, no offense, but damn, bro. You gotta take it easy on that. You gotta take some time to like PID some shit first before you start like putting rounds down range. If it moves, I shoot it. That was literally you the entire time. That shit was like, oh, because I would see you shoot, and then you'd be, oh, I think that guy's dead. Whoa, I didn't do any of that. Dude, I remember we were on Junction, and you were shooting, and you're like, oh, I think I keep shooting this dead player. And you kept shooting him, like, why? Dude, that shit was hilarious. I mean, out there just shooting everything. He was, man, he was. Look, Ghost was making sure. Maybe a few times, but not every. Oh, so it went from never did that to just a few times. Interesting how that works. He's going by the philosophy of shooting everything that moves. If it moves, if it bleeds, we can kill it. Seabass told me he saw because the team killing like crazy. Dude, I believe that shit. I believe that shit too. Matthew, super jealous y'all local to a place like GI. We don't have anything on the East Coast, really. Matthew, dude, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. I hear that quite often a bit, even from guys in our own stream, too, that they're just not conveniently located to any airsoft. Not even just fields, just anything, right? There's, like, no shop in their area. There's no field in their area. So they just got to make do with shopping online and maybe playing in their backyard. Or if they have a friend that has, like, bigger, like, plots of land, doing that. If it's, like, abandoned or not, you know, there's not really too many people that check. But you know what? That is how a lot of airsoft scenes do start, man. That is how airsoft scenes do start. If you're able to acquire a piece of land of some kind, able to, or maybe even if you can't, like, buy it, if you can just talk to the person who owns maybe some private property, ask them permission, hey, we really want to play, but there's nowhere for us to go play this. Can we play here? That's how a lot of fields start, man. That's how a lot of scenes even start. There are Facebook groups just dedicated for that, you know? So you never know. Maybe you could be the entrepreneur. You could be the forerunner of the airsoft scene in your local area. But for real, did I actually? I don't even remember doing any of that. Hey, that kid said I didn't hit him. You went from, oh, I didn't do any of this. Hey, that little kid earned it. He was looking at me funny. That little kid had it coming, bro. And the kid said, "You didn't even hit me." What the fuck? That's crazy, dude. Did that actually happen? Was there a little kid that was saying that you didn't hit him? What the fuck? That's fucking nuts, bro. I needed to help the other team, so you're shooting your own teammates. Team balancing. Perfect. No, we do not go to that. Dude, that's hilarious, bro. That is fucking funny, bro. Guys, we got 20 minutes left before we close out tonight's stream. Guys, it's been going absolutely great. Make sure to leave a like on this live stream if you haven't already. Share this around with as many people as possible. If you do have any airsoft or non-airsoft related questions, by all means, put the letter Q down in the live chat. Makes it easy for me to see. If you have the letter Q right in front of it, please and thank you. And make sure to get those orders in. Any $20 or greater order, you're automatically entered into Thursday's giveaway. And if you get yourself the Mayo Gang mystery box, this bad boy, you'll be getting yourself 15 entries. 15 chances of winning. Your best odds yet. So make sure to go and do that. Because not only will you be winning something dope from here, but your chances of winning a dope airsoft prize come Thursday will also be there as well. I'm just saying, you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to take advantage of all the things you can while you can. He said his gun was... What? Hello? Random OG. Hey, what's going on, man? Good to have you in the stream, my man. Good to have you in the stream. Let's see. Can't wait for the next one, fam. Getting back into it again. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. They need some glasses for real. What the fuck? You said non-airs. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Hold on. What is Blue Chew? Wait, am I gonna look this up? Is this something that I can look up? Come on. Don't fuck with me right now. Is this something bad? What is Blue Chew? What is this? What is Blue Chew? Ah, I see. Huh. Well, I just looked it up. Wow. Huh. Anyway, moving forward. moving on. That would pretend that didn't happen. I haven't seen the movie. I didn't know that's what it was called. I didn't know that's what it was. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like a candy. I'm gonna be real. It just sounded like candy to me. Blue Chew. Is it like High Chew or something? Oh man. Okay, I don't see many commercials in first person. Yeah, I don't know what Blue Chew. I didn't know what it was. I was like, what is this shit? And that's like, oh man. Oy. DJ, fuck you. Respectfully. Also, I don't need that shit. Thank you very much. Oh my god, dude, that's funny. Dude, that's fucking funny. Bro. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got something. Hold on. I'm gonna show something off. I told Cisco I would do this for you guys. Okay. So, Cisco, a little backstory. Cisco said that for whatever reason, he had a gift for me. Now, we usually like to do, like, we give each other gifts every time for, like, holidays, of course. I'll always give, like, Christmas presents, or for someone's birthday, I'll usually like to go and give them a birthday gift as well in the office, especially with, like, Cisco, because that's, like, I generally am Cisco's toy plug, right? Like, I'm the plug when it comes to like all like these like toys, collectibles, and like movies and shit. Movies was like the big thing that I would do for him, right? Where I would get him a lot of like the DC animated stuff because he loves the DC animated universe, and I do too. So I'd get him a lot of those movies. Last time though, I actually changed it up. I gave him a Blu-ray for Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, December Sky, and I gave him that one, and fucker still hasn't watched it. I'm telling him to watch it. It's so fucking good. I love Gundam Thunderbolt. But he wanted to give me a gift this time around. I think this is supposed to be for my birthday, if I'm not mistaken, which happened like several months ago. He's not have to give me a gift, but he said he wanted me to specifically open it up on stream. I don't know what this is. I even asked him to. It's not dirty, right? It's not like a prank. It's like, no, he thinks I genuinely would like it, but he would also very much like it if I opened it on stream. So we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. Where is it? Hold on. How do I? Okay. If it blows up, he even wrote on here too. It says top and bottom. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Let's see here. What did he get me? What did he get me? What is this? What the fuck? What is this? What the hell? Oh wait! No way! Bruh! No, it's not a Labubu. Dude, this is crazy. You know what this is? It literally says dinosaur embryo cryo container. Bro, this is like the Barbasol can from Jurassic Park. Bro, this is sick. Bro, this is so fucking cool. Hold on. Oh, yo, this is so fucking sick. It's the actual Barbasol can. Dude, that's fucking nuts. Okay, let's see. How do I open this shit? How do I open this? Okay, that comes off. That looks like a normal thing. How do I... Man, this thing is dummy proof. What the fuck? I can't open this. Hold on. I gotta read the instructions on this shit. Hold on. Dude, this is so fucking sick. What the hell? Cisco, my man, I know you're watching. Fucking thank you, dog. That's nuts. Wait, what is this? Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Oh my god. The phrasing couldn't be better. He gave me a little... I thought this was an instruction manual, damn you. Oh my god. Bruh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, okay, so that's why you got me the gift. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. You got me. You got me there. You're fucking good. Bro, what the fuck? Sorry, if you can't read it, it says, sorry I put white balls on your face. Bruh. Bruh, the phrasing couldn't be better. If you guys remember when I got the... You can see the scar. Right there. Bruh, when he shot me in the face because I told him we were working on that skit that went horribly wrong. And I got BBs lodged inside and he had to pop them out like pimples and started gushing out blood. Bruh, that's good. That's so fucking good. Dude, you got my ass, bro. Absolutely, brother. Bro, that's good. I'm not gonna... I'm so glad we got that on stream, man. I'm so glad we got that on stream. Holy shit, bro. Oh, man, that's good. Cisco, good. Good job, buddy. You got me. Well, seriously, how the fuck do I open this? How do I wish it came with instructions, though. I wish I knew how to... Is it a push? Do it's clearly, like, I can hear it. How do I open this? I wish there was instructions on this shit. This is fucking cool, but how do I feel like this is child-proof or something. What the fuck? Oh, what the hell? I feel like I look like a monkey just struggling on stream how to open. How does the chimpanzee get the banana? Does the twist... Is it a twisty cap? Is it one of these? I can clearly hear it. Okay, what is directions? Wash face... No, that's actual, like, shaving cream instructions. Damn it, no, I'm like looking for the... Ah, damn it. How do I open this? How the fuck? Do I take this off? Does this come off? Okay, no, that actually is empty. Okay, I just wanted to... Maybe he did give me Barbasol? No, it's not actual. What the fuck? I gotta figure out how to open this shit up. I gotta look this up. But that's fucking cool. Thank you, Cisco. What the fuck? Dude, that's freaking sick. That's probably gotta be one of the best gifts ever. Also, one of the best fucking, like, jokes that I've seen in that shit. Bro, that's hilarious. Push and twist? Maybe? I have no idea. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I do it? Is it a push and twist? Push and twist. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. No, it's not a... Fuck, dude. I have no idea. Hold on. The neurons are activating. Hold on. The monkey is figuring out. The monkey's about to undergo evolution and turn into the chimpanzee. Hold on. Big chimp energy right now. Okay, I'm actually genuinely struggling. What the fuck? You pull the... twist the bottom. I love how you see me struggling on there. You pull the can apart from the top rim. Okay, there we go. Whew. Oh god, it's spilling everywhere. That's what she said. Anyway. Oh, dude, that's fucking sweet. Oh shit, fuck. That's sweet, dude. Look at that. Dude, that's fucking cool. I'm about to fill this with like green like Gatorade or something, you know, it's something cool, like something that'll glow too. Ooh, maybe I can get that like glow in the dark, like liquid or some shit, you know, make it look all cool and sci-fi shit. That's awesome. Look at that. That's so sweet, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. I don't know if I should keep it by my desk or not, because that's fucking cool. Oh, maybe I can pull up in my Jurassic Park loadout. I have a what is it? A Dino Handler loadout that I built around the kit that they used in the first movie. If you remember the guys in the blue, no, in the red hard hats, I have all the stuff that I need to put that kit together. I might just carry this with me on my person when I go do that. Dude, that's gonna be sick. Did you show them? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I thought this was instructions. Cisco, I pulled it out. I thought it was an instruction manual. I was like, oh, sweet, there's instructions. That's not instruction manual. Oh my god, dude, that shit's hilarious, man. That's a great unboxing, bro. If you can, go use the scrubber, go back a little bit, bro. It's a really good reaction. I promise. The vials can be filled with liquid. Oh. I see what you did there. All right. Is this good? Thank you, man. That was seriously. You did not have to give me any gift. That's fucking cool. Watch the Gundam movie that I got you. I promise it's gonna be fucking sweet, dude. It's awesome. Watch it with Ratu. Watch with Selena. They'll like it. I promise they'll like it. Okay, and speaking of that one as well, guys, we got 9 minutes left before we close out today's live stream. It's been a very eventful stream. I got a present from Cisco. You guys got to see me struggle to open it like a monkey. We've talked a lot about airsoft being expensive or not. We've talked about what Blue Chew was. I had no idea. So this was a learning experience for all of us, myself especially. If you have any last minute questions, put the letter Q right from your question. Put it in the live chat. Makes it a lot easier for me to spot and identify and then answer. Get those orders in. We are very close to selling out of the Mayo Gang mystery box. We got like, fucking, I don't even know at this point. We got very little at this point. Way less than half are available, so make sure you hop on it now while you can. We still have some primo gifts for you guys to go ahead and win. And again, that's going to be getting you 15 entries into the live stream giveaway happening this Thursday. Just 2 days away, so you don't want to miss out. Again, I will leave a link to the giveaway rules here as well, so you don't miss out. I want everyone to partake in that. Make sure you're spreading the word around. And again, any last minute questions, feel free to let me know. Even if they're not airsoft related, I don't care. I'm just hanging out with you guys. I just want to have a grand old time hanging out with everybody in the stream right now. And the great Cisco made an appearance. Yeah, it's like a Pokemon. Or no, like Cthulhu, I should say. You gotta make a few sacrifices and he'll eventually show up. Muldoon loadout with the spas 12. I have the spas. That's the thing, Prime Tech. I actually do have the spas. Unfortunately, it's the ASG one, so it's a Springer, so it doesn't have the folding stock, which is like the fucking hardest thing to find. You got to get the gas blowback one with the stock, but even then, that one's kind of a rarity to find out in the airsoft scene. I want to see if there's a way that I can maybe if I can 3D print a stock. Potentially, I have a guy that can do 3D print stuff for me. Maybe he can build one for me, and I can just kind of ghetto rig it onto the spot. I wouldn't ever deploy it. It's just there for looks, but you know, it's iconic. But no, it's the park workers with the red construction hats. I have the top and bottom. I got the boots. I got the freaking the vest that they use. I have the exact same one, the point blank replica of it, and I have the hard hat. Actually, I just need to put the logo on there as well. See if I can frame it up either on a piece of EVA foam, or if I can get a piece of wood, maybe even a piece of sheet metal. If I can cut it out to shape and size, maybe I can do it that way. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna eventually put it on there, but for now it does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. I got your Mayo Gen 4 AEG in the mystery box. Sick, thanks. Hey, no worries, SoCal veteran. I'm glad you got that one. Steal a stock off a Dart Blaster spas. Will that work? Prime Tech. You're giving me some ideas, buddy. You give me some ideas. Maybe. I might have to just do that, just so I can complete the look, you know? But in the movie, not only did they have the cattle prods, but if you look at the dudes, what they were using, they had Spas 12s, which that was always Muldoon's favorite to go with. They had the Spas 12, and they actually had M16A2s. Believe it or not, they actually had A2s, black furniture, which is pretty interesting to see. I actually do have an A2 as well in my garage. I probably would use that. It'd be the most practical, you know, out of all things. But I will bring the Spas 12 as well, just for shits and giggles. You know, why not? Why not? Screwing up as well. Perfect gift, dude. For me, yes. It is absolutely the perfect gift for me. This is 100% like, yes, I needed one of those. I was going to feel that was well, that was well, that was well, that was well. And if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and leave your vote in the poll as well that Bossman put up earlier. The question was, is Isaias crazy about Airsoft? Yes, he eat, sleep, shit Airsoft at 44%, which is we expected. That's exactly what I was hoping for, actually. Yes, he is crazy about Airsoft. Regular cray about it. I haven't heard cray since 2014. That's a throwback right there. Yes, he'd rather sleep with his LMG. No, that shit is like hella rusted in some areas. I gotta clean that shit. It is, yes, eat, sleep, breathe Airsoft. That is 100% me at that point. Any extra points for the pistol edition mystery box? The pistol mystery box? No, unfortunately. Pistol mystery box, again, that's just going to be, I think, one entry just because, again, it's not at that $50 value yet. But, you know, thought you would like that, bro. Lol, both the meme and the gift. Yes, both were hilarious to me. I was super excited. And then I think it was just funny that I was like, oh, instruction manual. That's not an instruction manual. Hey man, glad you're okay. I was worried about you because you didn't respond to my text. Yeah, Cisco's just a very busy guy, both at and not at work in his personal life. So again, if he ever doesn't respond to anyone's text out there, don't worry. Don't take it personally. It's nothing like that. It's literally just, you know, we're I'll put it this way. Both he and I are at that age now where we're getting older, right? As people do, as you do. People get older and you find yourself with more responsibilities. You find yourself having to take care of more things in your personal life. That's just a reality of growing up. I'm sure a lot of you guys as well are very much familiar with that sentiment. I'm literally going to be 30 next year. You know, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. But hey, you know, it's a reality of growing up. And personally, I wouldn't have it any other way, man. I wouldn't have it any other way. Yep, same here. Love you, Cisco. Hope you're doing well, dude. Not a text, but genuine feelers. No worries. Yes, never responded to my text. I responded to you. I texted you. I also said I gave you my number too. I'm the one that gave it to you. Okay, scrolling up. Make sure I'm missing anything. 4 more minutes, guys, before we close out. So that as well. Make sure I'm missing anything. When man's chin got destroyed. Yes, it did get destroyed at that point. That shit was... It didn't even really hurt that much. That's the thing. I was more in pain because my finger got a bruise on it. It's just an empty can. Can you imagine if this wasn't real? If this was just an empty barbecue? Yeah, I finished my can. I just figured you would like it. What the fuck? Hello from Poland, Tilmon. Hello from Poland. I don't know how you say hello back in Poland. I do apologize. So I'll say in English. Hello, man. Good to have you here on the stream. Good to know that we got watchers out there outside of the U.S. as well, man. Whether you're from the Philippines or you're from the U.K. or even Poland. I'm happy to have every single one of you guys here. If you haven't already, leave a like on this live stream. Let us know that you guys like the content that you are seeing. Matthew Mullen 35 and a half subscription is nice enhancement to the game. It's different. Okay. That's when we're talking. Okay. Sure, cool. All right, moving on. Cutter. We about to watch a war crime. Well, I remember thinking too. I was like, oh man, if this shit blows up on me, or if a bunch of snakes come out, I'm gonna throw this thing. You know, those like prank toys where you open it up and a bunch of like silly snakes just start like shooting out. I was scared that was gonna happen, or I was scared this was gonna like blow up, or like it was gonna be like a glitter bomb or something. I'm like, man, I got glitter everywhere now. No, if this were a Labubu, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, if someone got the fact that anyone gets me a gift of any kind, I don't really care what it is. Some of the fact that gives me a gift and thinks about me that way, and it's like, oh, I wanted to give you something because it made me think of you. Like, that's fucking cool. That's sweet. You know what I mean? So like, I would appreciate it no matter what, even if it was a Labubu. But I am glad it's not. I don't know what I would do with it, man. See, you said plug right after talking about blue. Okay, Crazy J. All right. How young are you? I started Airsoft late at 32. I am 29. I'm 29 years. I've been playing for 16 years now. 16 years. But yeah, that was a while ago. Jesus. I'm going to be old. I'm going to be old soon, man. If I'm not already. I've already accepted the fact that I've achieved peak Unk status. If you haven't seen one of the later shorts that I've done, it was literally just, like spoofing the idea that like, hey, the other day I doing nothing crazy, just walking after filming. I'm coming back into the office, and my leg just stops working. I didn't know this is what happened when you get to a certain... It just stopped. Like, it just felt like my leg gave out, and just, like, I lost complete balance. I, like, fell for a little bit, but I got right back. Like, it came back quickly, and then it just started feeling sore after. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't even do legs that day, or the day before. Like, I did chest prior to that day, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't doing anything crazy on my leg. It just, now all of a sudden, like, I'll just, like, nothing leads to it. It's just randomly, like, my leg will just give out. It just stops working, stops wanting to leg, and then it starts hurting a little bit after. Like, I come right back, but it's just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, why does it do that? I don't know. And so the idea of not stretching now, to me, I like to say it's a fatal decision, one that you shouldn't take lightly. All right, guys, it is now 9:30, man. It's now 9:30. Guys, going to the end of tonight's live stream. Cisco, my man, thank you for the Barbasol can and for the fucking memes. That shit was hilarious. Opening that up. And thank you to everyone that chose to spend their free time hanging out with myself and the rest of the Airsoft community, the rest of the Mayo Gang. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I would appreciate it even more if you place your orders through us at airsofting.com. That's the most direct way to show your support for the channel and to keep these giveaways going and to keep everything still running smoothly, right? That keeps the cameras rolling, that keeps the lights on, and these giveaways going. Make sure to go and do so, and also leave a like on this live stream so that way the YouTube algorithm can do its fucking job and let people know that we are going live when we're going live, and let our content grow organically. Again, it means the world to me that you guys choose to spend your free time hanging out with myself and watching the things that I do and watching everything that we do. Again, I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys have yourself a wonderful night. I will see you guys on Thursday for the live stream giveaway. You guys have yourself a wonderful night. Take it easy. Peace out, y'all.